Hello and welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's reading is what are your greatest successes going to be in the year ahead? I have 3 piles for you and I will introduce them. The links will be in the description box. If you'd like a private reading, you can check out my Etsy shop. If there's a reading there or a reading that's not there that you would like, you can contact me via email. We can talk about that. And if you would like to enter the giveaway for 2 free 1-question readings once I reach 3,000 subscribers, then you can enter for that. The instructions are in the description box. And if you would like to donate to my channel, a gift of any amount would be appreciated. And I thank those of you so much who have donated to my channel, who have gotten private readings, who watched my videos, subscribe. Anything you do actually very much helps me to continue this work, and I very much appreciate that. And I hope you're having a beautiful and blessed new year so far. And we're going to introduce the piles and get into your readings. Pile 1 is Mother Mary, Love and Peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And this is from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Next we have Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Then pile 3 is Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So go ahead and choose your pile or piles and we'll get into your reading. This is your reading if you chose this Mother Mary, Love and Peace card. It says, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And this reading is, what are your greatest successes going to be in the year ahead? I'm going to introduce your cards and get into your reading. From the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, we have the Page of Wands. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. From the Light Seers Tarot deck, we have the Page of Wands again. And the Queen of Wands. Oh, you have a lot of wands. And then we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is Aries, which is fire as well. So you have all fire outside of the 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. Then we have from the Wisdom of the Oracle, card number 51, Milk and Honey. That nice little elephant's taking a bath in that milk and honey. And then we have from the Self-Care Oracle, card number 40, Pleasure. Then from the Wild Offering Oracle deck, we have Hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. Then we have card number 24, Ishtar, Communion. Then we have, from the Archetype deck, the Fool. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Then we have Shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see potential in everything. And finally, we have card number 43, Harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. So for signs, predominantly we do have fire here, and specifically Aries. So this is definitely going to be a very fiery year for you. Some of your greatest successes, I feel like you are taking a lot of action towards your goals. You are going to be energetic. You're going to be excited and creative. You may have new creative ideas that you're developing this year and actually taking action on. And you're creating a very solid foundation for yourself through your inspired action with all of these wands. I feel also that you are, because you have the Fool here, and the Fool is someone, beginning their journey. And also, it's like someone who's kind of a newbie with this Page of Wands as well. So even if you're not new, there's something new you're starting, a creative adventure. And I feel like you're taking things, taking them more in a light fashion. And you're following those things that you're passionate about, and you're growing them, because I also feel there's a lot of growth, because you go from the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and then you have the Emperor, which is Aries. So that would be, that fire. So you're growing and developing from a page into the Emperor. So you're taking the lead, taking the authority. I feel like you're moving through the stages of something new very quickly. Like you're working very hard and you're working very smart. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you're working on and focusing on one thing at a time. But by the time the year ends, you're going to have a lot of successes. Probably going to be working on yourself, working on your finances, working on a creative project, working on enjoying life, and actually taking things, lightly, and having fun and having a good sense of humor about stuff. And I feel like you're going to really enjoy the people in your life with this Communion card. Like you're just going to really enjoy every aspect of life, every aspect of pleasure. And even when you experience hardship, I feel like you're going to take it in stride and take it in a lighthearted sense. And that is going to make any difficult time just not feel so difficult for you. So you are learning how to roll with the punches and really having a positive mindset and a positive attitude towards life in general and your goals. It feels like you're very goal oriented this year. You also are, with that fire energy, you're also very attractive. You're very passionate. It's a very sensual year for you. We do have this Pleasure card. So I feel like you're going to be indulging yourself in sensual pleasures. That's not just sexual pleasures. It can be, but the senses. So you're going to indulge in your senses, in your feels, in your physical body. So, and like he's like taking a full bath. This lovely little elephant, he's taking a bath in that milk and honey. So I feel like you are going to be immersed in the sweetness of life. And the land of milk and honey, biblically, is the land of abundance. It's like a land that's flourishing. It is it's ripe for planting and harvesting and of sweetness, and there's honey available, and there's milk, which is very nourishing. So it's very nourishing, very sweet. I feel like your health is going to be very well with the honey, because the honey is making me feel that antibacterial, anti-infective uh, component, which is, I feel like you're going to feel very healthy. You're going to feel energized. You're going to overcome any illness that you may have been experiencing. Any imbalances in the body is going to come into harmony. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking good. And you're going to be indulging in the experience of life. You're going to indulge in your relationships and really commune with people, not just have surface level relationships. I feel like your relationships are deepening here, and that's going to be a success for you. And like this here is a baby elephant, and you have these youthful types of energies too, and it's just like you're taking a childlike mindset where you're looking at the world with childlike wonder and awe, and probably taking a greater step of gratitude. And doing all of this, you're like bringing so many good things to fruition, because you also have harvest. You have harvest. You have this land flowing with milk and honey. It's like anything you put your mind to, you're just creating abundance and creating beauty. I feel like you're going to have more of a quirky sense of your style. You're going to be shining brighter. You're going to be just lighting up a room because your presence is just so fiery, charismatic. I feel like you're going to be inspiring other people and like lighting their torch, lighting their flame with your enthusiasm and your courage and your encouragement. Yeah, and it's bringing you harvest. It's like you're receiving your all. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. So I really feel there's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of victories this year. Whatever you have invested in, it's coming to fruition this year. I want to say this is your year. It's like you have the rainbow, and she's like full of a rainbow. In the rainbow was a promise. It's like you're entering the promised land, that which you have manifested. It's the promise coming to fruition. You're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor this year. You could also become into boss energy. The emperor is the boss. So your strategy, your work, your enthusiasm, how you invest in your relationships, in your physical body, in yourself, in your projects, how you've overcome any hardship, this is all coming to fruition for you this year. And I feel a lot of blessing and a lot of happiness. And with this, Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And so if you do have any issues with mother or mother figure, or if you are a mother and there have been issues within your relationship, I feel like those will be healed. And you're choosing peace. And you're knowing that peace is more important than being right. And you're just going to choose peace. And you're letting go the need to be right. Doesn't matter whether or not you're right, and at least you will not have to try to prove yourself to other people that you're right. You're just going to go about your business, take your action, and do what you need to do and what you want to do, and enjoy your life. And I also feel like you have this lightheartedness about you this year, and it's just going to be a very beautiful, exciting, happy year that's going to bring you abundance and bring your projects into fruition, your goals. You're going to be reaching your goals. You're going to be very happy. You're going to be excited. You're going to be full of energy. And it's just going to be a beautiful, beautiful year here. Full of success. And I'm going to pull some charms for you. So this might be a little bit noisy. So if you want to, that's a little bit of a warning. So I'm going to move them around and bring out a few charms for your greatest successes this year. So we do have the butterfly. We always see the butterfly as, you guessed it, transformation. And the butterfly is just beautiful. So it feels like you're coming out of your cocoon and you are the butterfly this year. And you're showing that your uniqueness, your beauty. Then we have the owl. So you're gaining wisdom this year. And not only that, you're using your wisdom in order to create your own success. And you have the key. So you have the key to unlock your abundance, to unlock those things that have been hidden from you. Those doors won't be locked or closed to you anymore. Then you have the bat. I don't know, you might be like nocturnal, and also the bat like changes into the vampire, and he's a very nocturnal creature. And also, I don't know, I want to say he likes to eat fruit, so maybe fruit is going to be really good for you this year. And the anchor, so you're going to be anchored and stable in your own truth, in your life in general. And you're going to have protection from the evil eye. So maybe some people will be jealous of this energy, but you're protected. Then we have, it kind of looks like a little unicorn. So maybe those things that seemed elusive for you before, that magic, I really feel like you're finding that magic this year. And the same with this little fairy here. I don't know, I think there might be two fairies. Could be getting closer to someone in a relationship, and that's going to be magical as well. With the scissors also looks like an angel. So I feel like there's going to be angelic guidance of what to trim out of your life in order to have all of this abundance and this milk and honey and this love and peace. And princess. So you are a princess or a prince, and I feel like this year you are really wearing your crown, and you're wearing your crown proudly. So that's what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope that inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you're in the world, and a happy new year. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please like and comment with a little elephant if this resonated, and subscribe to my channel if you like a personal private reading. The link to my Etsy shop is in the description box. Thank you so much for coming. Namaste. Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. This reading is, what are your greatest successes going to be in the year ahead? And this is your reading. If you chose the Serapis Bay card, Ascension, move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. I'm going to introduce your cards and get into your reading. From the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Make sure to stay to the end of the reading because I'm going to pull some charms too. I think that's kind of fun. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. And interestingly, from the Lightseers Tarot deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles again. Then we have the Two of Wands. And Judgment. From the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have card number 4, Higher Power. And then we have card number 37, Music, from the Self-Care Oracle. And we have Money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. We have nice little honeybees on there. Very, very nice. And then from the Goddess Power deck, you have card number 8, Brigid, Creative Spark. And we have Judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. And we have Lover, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And finally we have card number 34, Strength. So first of all, when we have this Ascension card. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. And then you have this Judgment card, and if you notice, she's rising. Her spirit is rising above the physical realm here. That's all about resurrection and rising. And also you have the higher power. So I feel like this is going to be a very spiritually powerful and successful year for you. You're going to rise to levels spiritually that you have never experienced before. You're going to be in touch with greater wisdom. You may be doing spiritual practices that are increasing your connection with the divine. You're going to be more aware of the divine's place in your life and how they intervene on your behalf. You're going to feel their presence and you're going to feel very supported, and you're going to feel the spiritual in your day-to-day life and very much embody that and be in connection with the spiritual realm in your day-to-day life. So that being said, you're also going to be doing very, very, very well financially. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles to me is about your investments and waiting on your investments to mature. And it looks like your investments are maturing. And it's like you've done the work for it, because he's just sitting there waiting. He's sitting there waiting because he's done the fertilizer, he's planted them, and they're just about ready for harvest. And so you're going to be able to harvest on your investments this year. Also, you have the Queen of Pentacles twice. So the Queen of Pentacles is a feminine energy. I always feel her as both, she has the mother, and it's like the working mother energy to me. A person who balances their work life, their family life very, very well. So they take on both roles. So I feel like you're taking on this year a couple of roles, and you're taking them on very well. You're a very well respected person. You are graceful, you're poised, you're professional, and you are making good money. So I feel like there's going to be recognition of who you are, of your skills, your talents, and your abilities. You could be very well getting a promotion or a raise. Some of you may be getting into your own business and like doing two things this year with your career. Maybe developing a side hustle, and you're going to be doing very well financially because you also have this money card. And the bee works very hard, and the bee also has a very high vibration. And we have that sweetness, that honey that they create. So you're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, the honey that you've made. So career-wise and home-wise, I feel like you're making extremely good decisions. You have the Queen of Swords. You also have the Judge. You have the Judge and the Lover. So you also have like that very practical decision-making ability, and the Lover, which is that nurturer, that person who, you know, has a big heart and a lot of love. So practically, and in your love and relationships, you're going to have a lot of resources, a lot of wealth. You're going to be seen very in high regard. And I really feel music also is going to be healing for you this year. Like she's playing drums, she's playing tambourine. So I don't know if you're going to get into worship or just, you know, put on your headphones and dance around your house. And it's going to be very healing and fun. It's going to spark your creativity. You have both, you feel very serious to me, but also very passionate and loving here. The nurturer. You're going to be nurturing yourself. I really feel a lot of self-care for you. And also with this judgment card, you have Judge and you have Judgment. It's like making great decisions. It's also having a second chance. And you are able to judge rightly. And the Queen of Swords, she reminds me of kind of judge energy too. So maybe you are going to be in a position of making decisions even for other people, but it's like you're this fair and balanced judge, and you're also strong, and your judgment is going to be very, very trusted this year. Even if you're a financial advisor, which is possible with all this money, or you handle money or other people's money, even your own money, I think you're going to be making great financial decisions that are going to benefit you, not just now, but in the future. And I feel like it's going to benefit your family as well, since the Queen of Pentacles is very family oriented. It also looks to me that you're creating plans for the future, and maybe you're making investments for the future, setting your goals and your intentions, and you're really getting in touch with a higher power, and you're co-creating a future with your higher power. And that is going to be very powerful for you. With the Judgment card as well, this could be a return of something from the past for you. It could be a return of a creative idea, because it is, you have creative spark here as well. So there could be something in your past that, sparked your interest, sparked your creativity, but you got into too much responsibility and things like that. But that is going to be reignited for you. It's going to come back to you with a vengeance in a good way. And it's going to be like, yes. Like you start out with the Queen of Swords, integrity, truth, honesty, wisdom. Feels like you're a very mature person. You're very settled. You're very stable. You're someone people trust. They come to you for guidance, for wisdom. I feel like you're very highly respected in every realm. In any friendship or romantic relationship, you're respected. I feel like respect is the big word for you this year. Respect. You're going to be very highly respected, and your money is going to be increasing, very stable. You're going to be making great financial decisions. And I really feel like you're going to love what you do. And I think you're going to put your own creative jazz into it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be doing something a little bit different. Like putting your own creative energy into your work, your home, your family, into your spiritual life. And you're going to create something different. It's like your own niche, even if it's like stuff that everybody else does. Say a financial advisor, for example, that you advise people financially, but I feel like you're going to do something different, like you're going to make it more fun. Maybe, with this music, you could be putting financial advice and wisdom to music or something. Like making it more memorable so people can learn even better. I do feel some teacher vibes. So you may be teaching others how to do what you do. Like really coming full circle. I mean, with this Judge energy and Judgment, I feel like if there's anything legal, any judgment that needs to be made, or even financial judgment, it's going to work out in your favor. There's definitely very loving energy because you do have the Lover and you have the Queen of Pentacles twice. And the Queen of Pentacles is also a caretaker. She is a lover in a very practical sense. She's the one who's going to feed you. She is going to make sure you are comfortable physically. We do have Earth energy here a lot. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. I'm feeling strong Virgo energy. And then finally we have the Strength card. Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I am power. So you could be very well working on your physical strength. You could be going on hikes, being connected to nature, and physically growing stronger. But I also feel the strength of your finances growing, the strength of your respect is growing, and your wisdom is growing and ascending, and your spiritual acuity is getting more powerful. Not to mention your ability to love. And receive love. But certainly very strong financial year for you. So I'm going to be pulling some charms. It might be a little bit loud or annoying. So just a warning there. Right. So we have the seahorse. If that means anything for you. I think they're cool. I need to look up what the seahorse means because I'm not sure. So that might mean something to you, though. We have this nice little salamander, chameleon dude. I don't know if you like those animals, but I don't know. It makes me think of Geico, the gecko from Geico. Save big money on car insurance. I don't know. Maybe I'll be a car salesman. I don't know. Also, it could be a chameleon, meaning that you can fit in wherever you are. Then we have the camera, so making money. That's not what I meant. Making memories, looking at old photos. We do have that resurrection card, so maybe someone from the past is going to reemerge. And also maybe you're going to be into photography or taking some lovely photos and making beautiful memories. We have the anchor, so just saying you're going to be stable and secure, that any waves of opposition are not going to be a problem for you. And then we have the symbol of peace. We have a lot of peace this year. And the lovely butterfly. So transformational energy. And the baby elephant. Elephants never forget. They're a very powerful animal. They're very family oriented and sweet, but they can be dangerous because they're so large. And I don't know if this is like a squirt gun or a paintball gun or something. I am not sure, but maybe I'll be doing some of that, paintballing or something. I don't know how that would be a success, but that would be fun. And an owl, so that increase in wisdom or in people really trusting your wisdom and respecting you. And then we have this musical representation with this music. So there's something definitely connected to music this year that's going to be successful for you. And you have a feather. I can pick it up. You have this feather, so angelic guidance, messages, synchronicities. And finally, you have an angel. So you have angelic protection, but I also feel people are going to view you kind of like an angel as well. So a lot of goodness and spirituality here for you. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight. If that resonated, please like and comment with something musical, and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. If you would like a personal private reading, you can find a link to my Etsy shop in the description box. And I think that's about it. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day and a very happy and successful new year. And namaste. I'm pile 3 and welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose this card, Mercury, Open Communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. So notice there's that medical symbol here. See that? So we're going to introduce your cards and get into your reading. From the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So what are your greatest successes going to be this year? And you have the Seven of Wands. And the Page of Swords. From the Light Seers Tarot deck, you have the Eight of Cups. And the Death and Rebirth card. and the Hanged Man. From the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have card number 17, the Fates. Kind of see this as the Star card. Then we have card number 47, Sound Healing. That just flew. Health. Allow me, Divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. We have card number 50 from the Goddess Power deck, Azume, Humor. Then we have Thief from the Archetype deck, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Then we have Monk Nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. And then we have card number 11, Passion. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. All right. So your greatest successes this year. I feel, first we have this Mercury card and open communication. And Mercury is definitely all about communication and speaking your truth, being heard, and actually being in a place to truly listen to other people's truth. So I feel like your ability to communicate and your ability to listen is going to be on point this year, and it's going to help you learn a lot. I feel like you're going to be very curious with this Page of Swords. You may be doing a lot of research, a lot of online research in particular, and looking things up and learning about things. I think you're going to be very curious about the world and the workings of the world and why people do what they do. You may be very curious about health issues, because we do have health here. And like I said, we have this, I don't know what it's called, but that I'm pretty sure that's the medical symbol. So I think you're going to be learning a lot about health and how to take care of yourself correctly, how to take care of your body, the best diet for you, any supplements that you need to take. Maybe you're going to visit a physician or a naturopath or something like that. And I feel like you're going to make great strides in your physical health. Now, I know some people say that health is the absence of disease, but it's not only the absence of disease, it's the presence of those positive habits that create good health, not only now, but in the long term. And I feel like you're going to be working on that this year, and you're going to be very successful when it comes to your physical health, your mental and emotional health. Maybe you are also looking into ways to improve your mental and emotional health. Also, it's like laughter does good like a medicine, and you have humor here. And I think that you seeking this year, you're going to try to be more lighthearted. You're going to see the humor in life. You might be watching stand-up comedy, doing things like that, just like being more humorous and telling jokes and kind of being the life of the party. And you're going to bring joy to yourself and joy to others. And I think your sense of humor this year is going to be very healing to you, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And it's going to be very good. And I feel like there's going to be an opportunity here, and it's going to be a very solid opportunity. It could have to do with work or finances or doing something even athletically that's going to be offered to you, a position on a team or something like that. And it feels like you will have competition, but you're going to remain on top here with the Seven of Wands. It's like you're already on top. You're on top of it, and all you have to do is maintain your position because you've reached the top. So people may compete, but they're not going to overtake your position on the hill. I don't know if you ever heard the game The King of the Hill or something like that, where they get to the top of the hill and then people try to get them off the top, but you're maintaining your position on top. And I do feel this year is a lot about you, your personal light, like your personal discovery. Like you have this Death card. You have Death, the Star, the Hanged Man, feeling Scorpio and Pisces energy in Aquarius. And it's about you seeing the world through new eyes. And there's kind of like this bright, bright star here, and she has a brightness here, and she's like covered in stars. So I feel like it's a lot of self-discovery here. I think you're going to be learning more about who you are, what makes you tick, how you shine in this world, what you're passionate about, those things that maybe are not so great that you just want to walk away from. And I don't feel like what you walk away from is going to be like bothersome to you, because she looks like she's just walking into the sunsets and she feels fine with it, She's good. You're going to be walking to the beat of your own drum. And we have this sound healing here as well. So I feel sound baths are going to be very helpful for you. Any type of music that brings you soothing, healing, inspiration is going to be lovely. Healing frequencies, getting into maybe learning how to do those those sound baths yourself. It's like you're really getting yourself educated. I do feel people are going to pay a lot of attention to you. Like your light continues to shine brighter and brighter and brighter this year. But it really feels like you're loving on yourself. You're coming to new revelations about who you are. I feel like you're researching it. I kind of feel like you writing things down or journaling about yourself, about your life, how you've overcome some things. I feel like you're taking time out for you, for your dedication, for your meditation, for prayer. You are discovering and also embracing those things within you that can never be stolen. And also education can never be taken away from you, because this says thief sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. And that is your character, that's your education, that's your wisdom, who you truly are. Your spirit can't be taken away from you. And it says selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. And I don't feel like this is selfish, nor do I feel like it's selfless. I don't know how many things we truly do in life that are selfless, because even doing things for other people gives us a sense of And it's proven scientifically that it's evidence-based that doing things for other people actually increases our own happiness. But I really feel like your biggest successes this year, are your self-discovery. Has to do about really digging into the self, caring about your health, caring about your spirituality, taking, how you approach life. I do feel like you're going to have this opportunity, and it could be education. I'm feeling education here too. Excuse me. And really embracing yourself and learning about yourself. I think you're going to be in a much stronger position. Like you may be working on doing shadow work, but I feel like you're working on looking at your strengths, who you are as a spirit, what you came here to do. And you're going to just continue to shine brighter and brighter as you do this inner work here this year. And working on your mental and emotional and physical health. And really investing in yourself and those things that people cannot take away from you. Your education, your character, your purpose, your ability to laugh, to learn, to seek out new knowledge, what you're passionate about, your ability to speak your truth. I feel like you're going to not only find out who you are, you're excuse me. You're going to speak about who you are, and you're going to stand your ground and not allow anybody to tell you who you are, what you should do. You're going to know it for yourself. And this is a destined year for you to really find you, to find security in your identity, in who you are, and finding your voice and speaking your truth and really embracing all of yourself and being passionate about yourself and realizing that you are important. You are important too. Other people are important, but I feel like you're really valuing you this year. And it is going to make you shine bright, so bright, because we have all these stars here, and this star here, and this enlightenment here. So I'm going to pull some charms, so that might be a little bit annoying, because I'm getting really congested, and I can't do this much longer. To go. So there are your charmies. So we have, what the heck is that? I think that's a spider. Maybe it's something else. And the spider builds like a beautiful web and a very beautiful home for itself. It's very creative. And so I feel like you're building your home, you're building your nest as well this year. You have the 4-leaf clover, so there is good luck. Or if you ever heard of 4-H, maybe that's something you could actually be getting involved in. But either way, good luck this year. And look, another spider. That weaving that lovely web. Let's see, we got a lovely little turtle. So it does feel kind of like you're going to be in your shell. It's like you're working on you this year. And you have that kitty cat, the independence, a little bit of mischievousness. Maybe you're going to get a kitty cat this year, or going to be your spirit animal. You have a couple of stars, actually. See, we had all those stars here. So we have a couple of stars here. So that is Aquarius energy and shining bright. And look how they kind of match. Like you could almost put that in that one. So star energy is definitely very, maybe you're going to be looking into like star seed origins, or just looking at the stars at astrology. Also, you know, shining bright for who you are, really coming into yourself. And then we have like the whale fins. Not sure what that would represent, but it might mean something to you. Then we have the lovely Pegasus, the flying horse. Things of myths and magic is here for you. If I can pick this guy up here. And he's a lovely little octopus. So it's like you're going to have your hands in a lot of different things. You're going to be working on all different aspects of yourself. So you're going to be multitasking. And here's a very beautiful heart, intricately designed. So I feel you're going to be discovering the intricacies of your own heart, of your love languages. And then we have a little baby deer. So innocence, Bambi could be significant for you. It's a little baby deer. And a bat. So bats are nocturnal. A lot of time, I want to say that there's fruit bats. It reminds me of a fruit bat, and also of like transforming. And we have death and rebirth, like transforming into a vampire. Maybe you like vampires though. They're also immortal. Maybe you're looking into the immortality of your soul. And here we do have that protection from the evil eye. There's also a star in there. So I think star energy is very prominent for you. And that's also with Aquarius, it's 11th house. It has a lot to do with friendships. So you could be developing new friendships this year that are going to be successful. And we also have 11 for 11th house, Aquarius. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight. If you would like a personal private reading with me, you can take a visit to my Etsy shop. If this resonated with you, please like and comment with a star. Subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. And I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day and a very happy and successful new year. Namaste.